hello, hello. Let's see. And this one. Hello, hello, hello. Grand afternoon. I'm gonna let the audience build a little bit. Grand afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna let the audience build a little bit. I'm live on my Facebook and I'm also live on TikTok. And today we're going to talk about the life path year. Right now we are on life path year number 8. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And we're also going to talk about next year, life path year number 9. We also going to talk about you versus you. So it should be like a really good conversation. Waiting for my audience to build a little bit on Facebook. And let me know that you guys can hear me. If anybody can comment and let me know you can hear me. And I think here, I don't know why I'm unable to do this here. Let's see. I wanted to go live on YouTube, but I don't know how to like put filters. And every program they have, like they charge an arm and a leg just for you to put like a filter on it. And I prefer to have a filter when I'm live. For those of you that know me, you guys know that I have CRPS, and it's been a really big challenge. But we're here today. That's the most important thing. Let me. Just waiting. It's a little bit longer. I just need somebody to comment to let me know that you guys can hear me so I can start. I want to make sure that my sounds good in both places. Maritza, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Thank you. I think it was last year. No. I think it was the year before that. My beautiful mother gifted me this beautiful necklace because she knows that I love like things from Egyptian. Oh, thank you. Alrighty. I don't know in TikTok if you guys can hear me, but if any of you guys can comment and let me know that you guys can hear me. Hello, hello. Hi, Frederick. Hi, mommy. All right, so some people in, so I'm gonna start. So my first thing is that we are in life path number 8. How do I even know what life path year we are in? You just have to add up the numbers and simplify them into one digit. So if you put 2 plus 0 is 2, and then 2 plus 2 is 4, and then 4 plus 4 is 8. So that's 2024. So right now we are in year number 8. What does that mean? Well, when we look at life path in numerology, the number 8 always reminds me of the karmic cycle, you know, as above, so below type of thing, you know. So everything you do does have a consequence. And if you have been seeing a lot of things been coming up, it says to swipe so I can see the comments. Okay, that's not important right now. Anyway, so that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the karmic cycle. It reminds me of all the things that are being revealed to us because we are in the age of Aquarius, and we also are in year number 8. So this year, being in the age of Aquarius, we had a lot of things. We had a lot of people showing their true colors, right? We had a lot of people in our family. We had a lot of people in our inner circle, whether it was co-workers, whether it was, you know, jobs, whether it was a place you were living in. A lot of true colors started coming out. And it goes back to when you ask God and you're like, God, please, I need help with, you know, I need your help. I need you to intervene because I need you to make my path clear. You know, I need you to help me with this situation. That's what life path number 8 is, in my opinion. This is all alleged opinion. This is all entertainment purposes only. But in my alleged opinion, life path 8 is just like that. Life path 8 is about change, getting ready for life path number 9, getting ready for the final stages. And you know, it causes like a lot of uncertainty because, you know, change can come with a lot of different way to see life, you know. So when it comes to this life path year, we're not even, I mean, we're a little bit over half if we go based on the European calendar, but based on the Julian calendar, the month number 8 doesn't start into October. That's why October is like an octopus, like 8 legs. That's really when the month 8, you know, the month number 8 really starts, in my opinion. However, since we all go based on the European and how they did, you know, how they made this calendar is, right? So we're going to use that in today's life. So we're about to hit the portal of August 8th, and it's going to be 888, right? So it's going to be month number 8, day number 8, and year number 8. And I think in that time, we should be very, very, very careful what we're manifesting on that date. As long as you're manifesting stuff that is not gonna do harm to other people, because a lot of people like to do harm to other people during these cycles of, during these moon cycles, or during these times where the manifestation can be very high, you know, and it can be accomplished. But we go back again, we're in life path number 8, so we have to be very, very, very careful what we're manifesting, because as above, so below. Okay, so my suggestion is that in August 8th, 2024, which is month number 8, day number 8, year number 8, the time, it's going to be very important. So if you're trying to manifest something on that day, you're trying to manifest more money, you're trying to manifest good health, you know, use the time. So not only you're going to use the date, use also the time. Like you can use 444, 4 a.m. 44, 4 a.m. and 44, minutes. Or you can use 8:08, 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:08 in the morning, or you can use 12:12. Use those numbers on that date as a guide. And when you're manifesting, try to do it in natural sounds like water, meditative state. Those are things that you want to do on that day because that's what's gonna help with the manifestation on those dates. Manifestation, prayer, just asking the universe for what you want. It doesn't matter. All right. So that's why this year, even though I'm a life path number 8, this year was so important to me because it opened up a lot of unwanted discussions and conversations, in my opinion, to open our eyes to prepare us for next year. Because life path number 9, which is not really spoken a lot about when it comes to numerology, and that kind of pisses me off. But life path number 9 is like the last of the cycle. So just think of it as what happened to you 9 years ago. Your life changed. 9 years ago, something happened that this is the end of that cycle. This is what that means. So next year is the end of the 9-year cycle of whatever you started 9 years ago. That's how you have to look at it for next year. So 2025 is life path number 9. And everything that you're going through in life path number 8, which I made a book about it. My ebook is available at payhip.com/ChanelAsk. It's $5.55. It talks about all the life path numbers, but you can use that as a guide of, the years as well. Because we try to make things complicated, but the world is so simple. It's so simple. I cannot stress that enough. Everything is right in front of our face. Nothing happens because of coincidence. Everything is like right in front of our face and it's right there, and the Most High is like here. You know what I'm saying? Like here, this is for you. Anyway, going back. So life path number 8. Right now we're almost at the 8th month, right? According to the European calendar. So when it comes to the life path 8 and it comes to the life path year, which is number 8, it's literally trying to show you who needs to be in your life and who doesn't need to be in your life. Because that's really what's going down to. What is it that you need to change? If you're having issues with your job, you need to get another job. Obviously, the universe is telling you like, hey, next year is the end of the cycle, end of the 9-year cycle that you started 9 years ago. So I'm trying to help you. And if you're having issues with your job, you might have to change jobs. If you're having issues with a relationship, and obviously there's no communication, because communication is going to be one of those things that is going to happen. I don't want to change the conversation, but I'm going to tell you, starting August 4th to August 27th, there's going to be a lot of communication issues. So if you thought that right now you're having communication issues with your loved one or people in your family, it's about to go down, because it's going to be Mercury retrograde around that time. And we go again. This is all part of the life path year number 8. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but that's what life path year number 8 does. It literally tells you like, hey, like every day you're gonna see something new, or you're gonna find out something new, and it's gonna tell you like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be watching this stuff, maybe you shouldn't be listening to this stuff, maybe you should change this about your diet. Like if you have issues with your health, if you have issues with people in your life, like that's what life path number 8 is trying to prepare you for the last year of the 9-year cycle. That's what it is. And hopefully that's not confusing to you guys. So now we're going to talk about life path number 9, because life path number 9 is the last year of the 9-year cycle. And just like I said, just think about what you started doing 9 years ago. Think about what exactly you started doing, whether it's that you started a new relationship, or was it that you started a new job, or a new career, or you started hanging out with somebody. Like, think about all the things that happened 9 years ago, because that's exactly the end of that. It's going to be next year. So next year, when it comes to life path number 9, it's like they're hard-headed. In my opinion, I think anybody that I know that's a life path number 9, they're just very hard-headed, and they go through a lot of different changes. And the reason why they're going through all these changes is because they're already in the last of that cycle. This is my opinion. Don't come for me, okay? But life path number 9, not only that they go through a lot of things, they go through the same thing. Not until they get the point, they're going to continue going through the same exact thing. So that being said, life path number 9, life path year number 9, which is next year, 2025, according to the European calendar, because if we go by the Ethiopian calendar, it's 2012. I think this year is 2012, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on it. But going based on the European calendar, life path number 9, life path year number 9, excuse me, it's going to be a year where you're at the final stage. It's going to be a year where if you don't get it, you're going to continue going through that crap until you get the point, because it's preparing you to start all over again with the year number 1, which is the following year, 2026, is life path year number 1. And we start all over from the 9-year cycle, because the highest number in numerology is 9. Yeah, we have the master numbers, but we're not going to talk about the master numbers today. We're just going to talk about the basic 1 to 9. And only the numbers 8, 9, and 1. Because then we'll be here all day talking about this. But life path number 9 and life path year number 9, it's going to be that year where you have to get with the program. You have to get with the program. If the Most High or the universe has been telling you this year, you need to get rid of him, or you need to get rid of her, or you need to stop talking to this person, or you need to stop talking, and you don't do none of that, you're gonna continue going through the fuckery over and over and over again next year, because you're not getting with the program, because you're not ready for change. You're not ready to change your frequency. You're not ready to change that vibration that you want so much, but you can't let go of this person is family, or this person we have a history, or this person, because of ego. I want to keep this person around, because I'm trying to teach everybody in the world. Well, let me just tell you something. It's never, and I repeat, it's never you versus other people. It's always you versus you. Always. It doesn't matter. Always is you versus you. You don't gotta show nobody a goddamn thing at all. Nobody. You don't gotta show nobody that you don't gotta like show a lesson to nobody. You just have to show yourself that you can do it. And it doesn't have to be, because I feel a type of way, I need to have the last word. You don't have to do anything. We're trying to change our frequency. We're trying to change the vibrations that we're around. And in order to do that, we have to get rid of stuff that no longer serves us. And I know it's hard. Because we're programmed since birth to, this person is blood. You need to have their back, and you need to do this, and you need to do that. That's all bullshit. You don't need to do none of that. You don't. You can move the fuck on, because just like we're born by ourselves, we die by, well, we don't die. We transcend by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To a whole other dimension. So there's no point in you trying to keep something that is no longer serving you. You know what I'm saying? If it's something is hurting your energy, you no longer have to be around that at all you're doing is hurting yourself. And like I said, it's always you versus you. No matter what. I know it sounds crazy, but at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's always you versus you. So going back to Life Path 9, Life Path year number 9, you have to be ready for this year, because you can make a lot of money. I'm not saying you can't. You can make a lot of money if you start putting everything in order. So I'm just gonna give you an example. Like, I'm gonna give a bullshit example. It's not real, okay? But let's say Tom and Harry. Let's say Tom and Harry been in a relationship for 9 years. They're going on 9 years being in a relationship. But this is Tom. So Tom has been unfaithful to Harry. And unfaithful, not cheating or nothing like that, but like talking smack behind their back, creating drama, and because Tom has been creating all this drama in Harry's life, like, it got to the point that Harry doesn't even talk to their family. Harry doesn't talk to their family. Harry, not only that doesn't talk to their family, Harry has lost everything because of Tom. This person Harry lost everything because of Tom. But because Harry loved Tom so much, and because Harry's trying to prove a point to the world that they need to stay with Tom, even though Tom is a piece of crap and Tom does not deserve Harry, Harry still keeps him around. And because of that, Life Path, the next year, when it's year number 9, they're going to continue going through a lot of drama, and it's going to get in the way of the abundance. It's going to get away on the prosperity part. It's going to get in the way of the health part. Health issues is going to start arising. Harry already lost everything. Harry is literally standing on one leg, but because it loves Tom so much, and because they think Harry thinks that Tom is this is just something they're going through, and it's gonna be okay. Well, it might, but most likely it's not, because the universe has been showing to Harry, listen, you lost all your family. You don't talk to none of your family members. You lost everything. You're starting from scratch again because of this. But this person is doing good because it's literally taking away the energy from Harry. This Tom is taking away the energy from Harry. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. But that's really what happens when you're around somebody that's not good for you. They're literally sucking the energy from you. They're sucking your power from you. And they're elevating in a wrong way because they're taking away all your power. Meanwhile, you're either stuck in the same resonance of frequency, or you're lowering your frequency. And then you're all alone. So now your frequency is going even lower, because not only you're all alone, now you're depressed. Now you're going through anxiety. Now you're going through panic because you ain't got nobody to turn to. But you got Tom. But Tom ain't worrying about that. Tom ain't worrying about Harry. No. Tom is doing good right now. Tom got a really good job, and Tom got the best energy. And then when Life Path year number 9 pops up, and Harry didn't get his shit together, or her shit together, and didn't let go of Tom, they're going to continue going through unnecessary stuff, because it's going to get in the way of their abundance and their prosperity and their health, their mental health. So that's why year number 8 is so important, because this is the year where you're still on time. Make the changes you need to make. If something is not good for you, walk away. You don't got to stick around. You don't got to be arguing with nobody. Listen, none of that matters. None of the old shit matters. What matters is what you do today. So if something ain't good for you, just leave it alone. You don't gotta, I'm gonna fight for love, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Listen, if something ain't good for you, you don't have to. You don't gotta continue putting yourself through this cycle and messing up with your health and putting yourself through things that you should not having to put yourself through. It's unnecessary. Right now the economy is shit. Everybody is feeling it. Every single body. It don't look like it because a lot of people be acting fake on Facebook and on TikTok, and people be thinking this is so perfect and people got money. It's not really like that. It's not really like that. Like, trust me, it's not like that. So with that being said, since we already, we don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna bring up politician because I don't even care about that. I don't care about none of that. All I care about is what I'm doing today. All I care about is my health, my inner family, my the ones that I live with. Those are your family. The ones that care about you, those are your family. But if you live with somebody that is taking away your energy and it's literally putting you down, and it literally segregated you from your family members, and it's literally messing with your energy, and now you ain't got no friends, you ain't got no family, now you by yourself, you ain't got nothing, you started from scratch. You need to let that shit go, because life path year number 9, you're just gonna go through more bullshit, and it's gonna be worse. Because if you don't let this Tom go, next year Tom is gonna show you his true colors, or she's gonna show you her true colors, and you already lost everything. It's gonna get worse. So you have to clear your path. I know it sounds crazy, but you gotta clear your path now. You're still in time to clear your path and make amends. Don't do harm, because like I said, we're in life path year number 8. As above, so below. If you do harm to somebody, that shit's coming right back to you. I've never seen a year that we have so many retrogrades on top of retrogrades. Okay? Matter of fact, we have, I think it's a new moon that's coming up. I'm not sure. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. I got the computer right here. I think it's a new moon. Yeah, new moon in August 4th. Which we have something in the Atlantic, by the way. If anybody didn't know, there's something going on in the Atlantic. There's a new moon also happening next week. So you have to be very aware of what's going on around you. This year is very iffy. So you have to be very careful. If somebody did you harm, don't worry. They're going to get their shit right back. You ain't got to worry. And if you got to start sending back all that energy that don't belong to you, if you know somebody is sending you energy that don't belong to you, that you didn't create it, you didn't manifest it, send that shit right back. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You're just sending right back what they sent to you. You're sending right back energy that does not belong to you, because that's what you need to be doing. Because like I said, this is the year that the Most High and the universe is like, hey, these people ain't for you. These people ain't for you. This job ain't for you. This relationship ain't for you. This food ain't for you. These drinks ain't for you. That's how the universe works. And it's just trying to prepare you so when we go back to 2026, that's going to be life path year number 1. You're starting a 9-year cycle. What do you want to attract in this 9-year cycle? Abundance, prosperity, or you want to attract drama? Drama, chaos. Just think about it like that. And like I said, if you're already having communication issues, because like I said, we have retrogrades on top of retrogrades on top of retrogrades. It's going to get worse between August 4th all the way to August 27th. There's going to be a lot of communication issues. And during this time, I suggest you start wearing your bay leaves. I know I've said this before, but for those of you that this is the first time y'all are listening to what I'm saying, start wearing bay leaves on your pockets so it can like stop it right there. Because there's going to be a lot of communication issues, and it's going to be stupid too. It's going to be like, me and you are talking and I said something that you didn't like and you're gonna take it the wrong way, or I'm gonna take it the wrong way, and we're gonna go back at each other, and we're not gonna just sit down as adults. We're just gonna be like, it's gonna be unnecessary, it's gonna be a little violent. So just wear your bay leaves, you know, mind your business. I always say that, like, you don't gotta argue with nobody. There's no point in you. I know people like to argue and people like to go back and forth, but it's really no reason, because that person don't understand you. Remember, we are elevating individuals. We are vibrating in a higher frequency. We are not the same. We're not the same from these people. We're not the same. We're vibrating in a different level. So understand this. When you're vibrating on a different level, you're not supposed to be arguing back and forth with people, because they don't understand us. They don't understand how our brain works. First of all, they don't understand where we're coming from. You know what I'm saying? So there's no point in you trying to argue and you trying to teach a point. There's no point to that, because they're never gonna understand where you're coming from as an individual, as an enlightened being. We're in a. Remember, I'm still, everything that I post, I'm still trying to wait for you to catch up to my frequency. Just think about that. Not everybody is vibrating on the same frequency. And right now, with everything they got us confused about, like, they got us so entertained with the TV, with the Olympics, with the beef, with the rap beef, with all, like, this is all entertainment purposes. All this is doing is taking away from your frequency, because that's how they feed off of our energy. They feed off of our attention towards what they're doing, because we're not paying attention to what's really going on. There's a lot of things going on in this world that it's beyond you and me. Like, tell me why we're in 2024. Just answer me this. We're in 2024. Astronauts go somewhere in our solar system, because we supposedly been in all these damn planets, and now they're stuck up there, and we ain't got no equipment, no right equipment to get them to Earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Just think about that. So that's why right now you need to be focusing on your energy, on what you're giving your energy for, because you're preparing yourself for next year. Next year, we're trying to attract a lot of abundance and manifestations and a lot of good energy, with your family members, with your loved ones, with people you vibe with. That's what you're attracting for the year 2025, because that's life path year number 9. And the energy that we're like giving to these artists and these celebrities, that energy is getting stolen without your consent. Like, you're kind of consenting to it, but it's getting stolen unconsciously, because they're, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, hey, this is the beef, and you're constantly on that beef, or you're constantly on, like, whatever the hell is going on, like, with all these celebrities and all these music and even movies. Like, I can't watch. It's hard for me to find a show for me to watch, because my mind is like, I can see right through what the hell they're trying to do. Like, you can see what they're trying to feed our children mentally, because this is our first, this right here is our first stomach. The brain is our first stomach. And this is what they're trying to feed to our children. So you have to be very aware of what's going on with the music, with the celebrities, with the movies. You're aware of it, and you gotta fight through it. Like, this is not for me. This is not gonna feed my energy. I need to go outside. I need to be in the sun. I need to be with Mother Nature. I need to listen to the birds and the bees and the butterflies. And this is what, you got what I'm saying? You need to like separate yourself from this, because this is just entertainment. They're just trying to mess with your brain, and you gotta do your own research. Don't go based on what the hell I'm telling you. Go ahead and do your own research, because that's what I do all day. That's all I'm doing. I'm just researching. Oh, somebody said something. Let me research it. You know what I'm saying? And then I make my own assumption of how I want to take that information. Remember, we're all connected. We're all connected. But we are not the same. We are all different mentally, because there's no way for you to walk in my shoes, and there's no goddamn way for me to walk in your shoes. Like, there's no way we're equal to each other. Like, we're all the same, as equal as, like, we're all one source of energy, but there's no equalness to our brains, because we're all different. You got what I'm saying? Like, your life, whatever you went through, I went through something else. So that's how we are. So when I see the flower of life, I see a lot of realities, which is us. My reality is not your reality, and your reality is not my reality. You understand? So that being said, since we're going through different realities simultaneously at the same time, because we are all the Most High, we are all experiencing this at the same time. This is why it's like all realities on top of realities. I don't know if that makes any sense. But see, everything that I post and everything I'm talking about, I'm still waiting for you, or I'm waiting for the next person that sees these posts, because later on I do post these videos on my YouTube account. I'm waiting for you guys to catch up to my frequency and my vibration. You got what I'm saying? Because this is all free. This is all free share knowledge. I'm not charging you. You can always, of course, I'm always accepting donations. Don't get me wrong, because I'm not monetized. Always accepting donations. Shania Lass in my Cash App, I'm always accepting donations, because I'm not monetized. Somebody messed up that for me. It was another creator. But we're not going to talk about that, because I'm not going to give that person my energy. I already gave them enough. But just know that our energy is getting stolen unconsciously, in an unconscious level. And this is simultaneously happening over and over and over. So we have to be very aware of that. Because the reason why they're doing that is because you think they want you making money in 2025? No. They don't want you making money. They don't want you being happy, because that's a whole different frequency. They can't feed off of that frequency. They can only feed off the negative frequency, because what is it that they show us all the time? What is it that these platforms pay the most for? Just think about that. They pay for drama. They pay for that. That's what they pay the most for. They pay for the DV, the essay. That's what they pay the most for those stories and those and for those creators, and no hate to nobody, you know what I'm saying, but that's what these platforms do. That's what they do. They pay the most for those type of things, because somebody like me, you know how hard it is for me to get 300 views on one of my videos, or 400 views on one of my videos. Is so hard. But let me post something about Essay and DV and talk about other creators and what they're doing, and it's all drama and fighting and violence, and that shit will go viral like no tomorrow. That's the type of stuff that go viral. So just think about that real quick. That's how they're stealing our energy, because that's what they like. That's the only energy that they can feed off of. You think they could feed off a high vibrational energy? You think they could feed off of me telling you that I love you and that I wish you good and I wish you good health? And they can't feed off of that energy. They could only feed off of the negative energy. That's all they can do. They cannot feed off of me expressing how beautiful you are today, or me expressing how you are perfect the way you are. They cannot, that cannot go viral. Okay. And remember that everything steals energy. So once again, we're life path year number 8. This is the year that is teaching you what energy you should keep around and what energy you should not keep around, because next year's life path number 9 is the end of the cycle, end of the 9-year cycle. And in that cycle, if you do not get the shit, you're going to continue going through it, and it's unfortunate. So that's why this year's imperative that you align your energy, know what's right for you, know what's not right for you. If you don't like something, change it. You are in control. You are your own God. You are your own goddess. You don't like something, you don't like how this person is treating you, you don't like how this person is talking to you, change that. You don't got to be around them. You don't got to argue, but you can change who you around, who you want to associate with. What if you don't like something your kid is doing? Change that shit. You the fucking parent. You got what I'm saying? If you don't like a school that your child is going to, change their schools. If you don't like the way your car is driving, change your car. This is the time for you to do that, because next year you need to be okay. This next year is the end of the 9-year cycle. I need to make sure that all my ducks are in order, so when life path year number 1 comes along, I can start fresh. I can't allow that abundance to come into my life. Let all that old stuff that don't matter, all the stuff that you went through. If somebody does something to me, first of all, I want to thank everybody that gives me a hard fucking time. Everybody in my life that giving me a hard time, I want to thank them, because all that taught me was I can do better as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Because you are me and I am you in a whole different, point of view, and a whole different set of eyes. I've always said that. But when somebody gives you a hard time, you don't gotta go back and forth with them. You can just be like, you know what? I'm done with that. I don't want nothing to do with that. And you can literally change your life to do things better. You don't gotta stick to that negativity and that thing that's going. You don't gotta stick to that. Let them. Their life is their life. Your life is your life. That's it. That's what I want to tell you guys. You can change your life. Do what's best for you. Do what's best for thyself, because this is for you. Everything you're working for is for you. Everything your child's working for, that's for them. Everything that your family is working for, that's for them. That's not for you. That's why when people say mind your business, it just means you just focus on you. You don't got to focus on nobody else but yourself. This is the time for you to take care of self. We've been mistreating ourselves. We've been allowing people to disrespect us. We've been allowing even people from the higher ups tell us what we're supposed to allow in our bodies and who and what we're supposed to do. None of that shit matters. What matters is your opinion of yourself. It's always you versus you. We're always going to go back to that, because it's always you versus you. It's not ego versus you. It's hard, because the ego, not only it protects you, but it also gets you into shit. When somebody does something to me, because I have a rising of a Sagittarius. I'm a Leo. My rising is Sagittarius, but my moon is in Cancer. So I do have a soft side, but I have a double fire side. And what that means, I'm just going to give you an example, is that when somebody does something to me, I hold that shit forever. Once we enemies for life. That's just, and I fight with myself with that every single day, because I'm not perfect. I don't pretend to be perfect, but I fight with myself every single day, because I love my dark side. Because remember, I always told you guys, we are both. We're not just one, light. No, we are both, and we need both, because that's what's going to teach us. See, you can be a good person. You can be a good person. You can be a nice person. But you don't gotta allow shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff that you just don't have to associate with. You don't gotta allow it to happen. But what I'm really trying to say is that when you're with yourself and you have an ego and you're trying to fight your ego, you have to just put everything in front of you, put everything in the table. Is this situation going to be good for me in the long run? If me arguing and fighting this person is going to be good for me in the long run, what are the consequences? Because once again, we're in life path year number 8. As above, so below. So everything we do has a consequence. So if I fight this person, are they going to call the cops on me? Or am I going to get arrested? Am I going to get a record? Was the record worth it? Is me paying the state worth it? No, it's not worth it. You get what I'm saying? It's not worth it. So don't do it. Now, if somebody hits you, that's a whole different thing. You do what you got to do. But what I'm saying is that it's always you versus you, and the ego can protect you, but it also can get you into some shit just because it feels a type of way. Remember, we are spirit, we are energy, we are flesh, we are everything in one. It's not just I'm light, light, light. I don't claim to be light, light, light. I'm light and darkness, and I know it. I just gotta control the darkness because sometimes she be trying to take over. She don't be liking that crap. She don't like when people do stuff to her. Because I don't be doing nothing to people. That's why I be saying just reverse. If somebody wishes upon you harm, send that shit back. You don't gotta sit here and, this person wished me harm. No, send that shit right back. Because that's not your energy. That's their energy. You're not trying to do harm to nobody. But if somebody is wishing upon you ill intentions, not good health, they're wishing that everything goes wrong for you, you need to be sending that shit right back. And I know a lot of people are uncomfortable with that, because people be like, everybody is different, everybody has their own different belief system, and that's fine. I don't judge you. As long as you don't judge me, I don't judge you. You know what I'm saying? Let me, is it charging? I don't know if it's charging, but I'm on live on my daughter's iPad, so hopefully it doesn't shut off. I think that's good. Okay. I'm gonna read comments soon, I promise, okay? I'm almost done, I promise, okay? But right now, when people say we're in a spiritual war, we are in a frequency war. That's what it is. So you have to understand that when you're in a frequency war, and you're getting attacked by all angles. You're getting attacked in your job. You're getting attacked in your relationship. You're getting attacked with your family. You're getting attacked in the TV. You're getting attacked with the music. You're getting attacked in the streets. You're getting attacked outside. You're getting attacked everywhere. You're getting attacked. There's no, that's what spiritual war is. It's a frequency war. You're constantly getting attacked because they don't want you to stay focused on yourself. They don't want you to stay focused on, I'm trying to, be the best version of myself. I'm trying to get connected to my higher self. They don't want that. What they want, in this war, they just want, they want to gain that energy. They want to take that energy from you. The way they take it, like I said, they cannot feed off of good energy. They can only feed off of energy that is chaos and drama and madness and anger, because that energy is very strong. It's just like love. Love and hate energy go hand in hand. When you love somebody, you go all out. You die for that person. Like when you love, you love. When you are in anger and you are enraged, you are so enraged that you will die just to prove a point. So they go hand in hand. That's why you got to be very careful what energy you are attracting and what frequency you are in. But we go again with the spiritual war. You're getting attacked by all angles. You're getting attacked by the TV. You're getting attacked by the music. You're getting attacked by the sports with the Olympics. Tell me I'm wrong. Y'all know that's a mockery, okay? But anyway, you're getting attacked in all different angles. Every angle you can imagine. Political, TV, music, movies, TV shows, school, work, car. You're getting attacked all, like in the spiritual warfare, you're getting attacked in all angles. The only way that these other people that rule they don't rule shit. They just, they just knew how to play the game right. But in order for them to succeed is to steal your energy unconsciously. And in order for them to do that, in order for them to steal your energy is through, if you're giving out that, like you're going in like, oh, I love to see that drama. I love to see them fight. Like, they're going to fight. They're going to fight. I want to see that fight. Oh my God, I hope that she beats her ass, or I hope that he beats his ass. Like they feed off of that. They feed off of the drama. That's why in these apps, they will pay anybody that promote domestic V or S assault. You got what I'm saying? They will promote that. It will go viral because that's like people are in, that's something that people are into. There's a lot of sickles, honestly. There's a lot of people that get off on these things. So that's what they feed off of. So just be mindful of your energy and be mindful, what are you giving your energy to? Because they feed off of your energy all day. They're energy vampires. That's all we talked about last year was the energy vampires. All right. All right, I already said that. Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure that we go over everything. All right. So, year number 9, which is next year. Next year is year number 9, Life Path 9. It's a year associated with completing a task, association of a big change. You got what I'm saying? So next year is like, you're supposed to be like this, not you're just supposed to be like this. If you put all your ducks in order, you get rid of everything that you don't want to associate with, you get, that's how Life Path number 9 year is supposed to be. Just, I'm going to focus on this, not, because you're trying to focus on bringing abundance and prosperity and stuff like that. The reason why you're doing that is because 2026 starts Life Path year number 1, and we want that year to be focused on abundance and prosperity and good health and good vibes and family. And we're doing a 9-year cycle. We're starting fresh. It's just like if you're starting a new marriage or a new relationship, because that's the year you're going to meet a lot of new people. In 2026, you're going to meet a lot of new people, and you're going to get into different things, and you're going to find yourself enjoying life in a different point of view. So 2024 is getting rid of and being careful and, getting rid of everything that no longer serves you. Next year is preparing for the following year. Next year is just, okay, I'm going to hustle. I'm going to make my money. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I got rid of everything that don't serve me. And then 2026, you're going to meet new people. You're going to be, and this goes for all zodiac signs. You're going to meet new people. You're going to be, you're going to like new hobbies. That's what 2026 is going to be about. New hobbies, new people, just being around love and light and, stuff like that. Let me read these comments real quick, okay? Let me see this. Okay, no comments. Okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry. I took it out by mistake. Alrighty. Let's see what else I had written down so I don't get sidetracked, because I be talking about all types of things in my life. So I talk about that. I sell ebooks at payhip.com/ChanelLast. If you guys want to donate, you can always donate to my Cash App because I am not monetized. On Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, I am not monetized. If you have me, if you have not yet, please do so. Follow me on YouTube at Chanel Last 888. Because a lot of videos, when I go live, I usually post the videos there. That's what I do. You can also follow me on Facebook. I do have like 3 or 4 different pages. I do post different things on all the pages. And on Facebook is Last Shania. That's one of the pages. Frederick, if you have YouTube, you can follow me on YouTube. You can subscribe to my channel. It's Chanel Last 888. And trust me, like, if like, you can follow me there because I post most of the things there, like on my YouTube, because YouTube pays more money. Like, I'm trying to get the subscribers that I need just to, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube does pay better than TikTok and Facebook. But I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there next year. I'm gonna be there next year. I'm not there right now, but I'm gonna be there next year. Does any of you guys have questions about anything? You guys can ask me. But I do sell ebooks, and it's been really hard. I've been as some of you do know, I have chronic regional pain syndrome type 1. So it's been very challenging for me to get certain things done. And today I was just like, you know what? I feel a little better. Let me go live because I wanted to talk about this life path year and things that are popping up. I don't know if you guys are aware of what's going on in the ocean, in the Atlantic Ocean, but there's something brewing. If you're in Florida, please just watch. Just watch, because these hurricanes ain't normal. This heat ain't normal. The water level ain't normal. Ain't nothing normal about what's going on this year. Okay? Ain't nothing normal about nothing that's going on this year. Nothing. Not the water, not even the vibration, not the frequency. There's nothing like normal about this year. I just feel so bored. Like, I'm literally reading most of the time, or I look at other people's videos and their share knowledge that they be sharing with, you know, different individuals or people, because it's hard for me to find a show for me to watch. It's really hard. I cannot, like, I literally, like, I can just see right through the brainwashing. So I just don't want to. Like, when they came out with the movie Civil War, like, and then you see all the chaos that's going on right before November, because I'm not going to say what's going on in November, but if you see all the chaos that's going on right before November and all the things that they make sure that happens, the frequency and the vibration they try to put out, and the war against different types of skin tones, and they just make it so, like, it's just so there, you know. It's, everything is just so obvious, and if you don't know, you know now, you know. So be very aware of that, because there's been talk that if one wins and the other one don't, you know, things are gonna happen, and you're like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't even know who's better, Tom or Harry. Right? You don't know who's better, Tom or Harry. You don't know who's better. But just be aware. If you have a channel, if you have a Facebook account, or you got a TikTok account, and you're trying to create content or whatever you're trying to do, you're trying to make money or whatever, just be aware of these comments, because I believe that there's people that their job is to literally go in your page and just comment stupid shit. I really believe that that's what people do. They just literally go into your comment section and they just literally just start posting something that it's like unrelated, or they just try to get you to argue with them. Like, don't do all that. It's unnecessary. I already told you that they're stealing your energy, they're stealing your frequency. And the way that they're doing that is by giving, like, you're giving it attention. That's the only way that they're able to get that energy, is you giving it attention. It's just like if you don't like somebody and you constantly talk about them, you're literally giving that person your energy, you're giving that person your so much attention that they have power, because you're giving away your own frequency, you're giving away your own power. So you got to be very, very, very aware of that. Let me see what else I want to talk about today. If you have crystals, make sure that you're charging your crystals. You talk to your crystals, let them know what is it that you need from them. I always carry mines. Always talk to them. Always tell them, like, what is it that you need? What is it that, you're trying to attract? Remember that everything you're trying to manifest for the gate portal number 8, which is in August 8th, 2024. Remember to use your discernment. Use your discernment that day. Please do not just, I'm going to wish upon this person harm. Please do not do that. Don't do that. Hold on. TikTok wants me to verify something. I don't even know why they did that. Anyway. But make sure that on that day you use the time. So if you wake up at 4 in the morning, do it like 4:44 in the morning, and just like take that minute, put the faucet on, listen to that water, or put some meditation music, and just, I attract all types of abundance in my life. I attract all prosperity in my life. I attract increase of income in my life. Like, don't give yourself a limit. Just focus and see yourself having this unlimited source of financial gain in your life. Just do that, because that's what you're trying to do. I mean, right now, even though people be acting like we got it all together, that's not really what's going on. That's not really what's going on. A lot of people act fake in these apps, and that's not the reality. The reality is that things are expensive. Things are getting out of hand. Every time I go to the grocery store, or every time I look at these prices, it's crazy. You can't do nothing no more. There's no Dollar Tree no more. Dollar Tree is $1.25 all the way. I think it goes to $5 or $7. So there's no Dollar Tree no more. You got to be careful. Any of you guys have any comments or questions for me before I end the live? Or if you want me to talk about something, just comment below. But I think hopefully you guys learned a lot today. I will be posting this video on my YouTube, because TikTok records my live, so I download it to my phone and I post it on my YouTube. So if you guys ever want to go back, you can see it. Obviously it stays on Facebook unless it gets deleted or something, but I always post my content on my YouTube, because that's YouTube has everything. But if you haven't, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Shanae Lass 888. I think I don't know if I can type it here. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can type it on my Facebook, so those that go back on my Facebook, they can see, like, oh, I want to know what it is. That's my YouTube. Let me see if it pops up. Yeah, it pops up. Okay, so it pops up. But yeah, so just be aware. We're in life path year number 8. This is the year to get rid of everything that no longer serves you. It doesn't matter from who it is, what it is, if it's a job, it's a family member, it's a coworker, it's a friend, it's a girlfriend, it's a boyfriend, it doesn't matter. If it's a teddy bear, what don't serve you, just get rid of it, because there's no point in keeping it. You got to move on. We're about to start a whole 9-year cycle again. In 2026, this is the year for you to get rid of everything that no longer serves you. If it's not giving you positive energy, just let that shit go. Because we already got enough negativity in the world. There's no point in you bringing yourself more negativity. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody is blood or family, none of that shit really matters. None of that shit matters. What matters is your happiness, your state of mind, your freedom of mind, your freedom of expression. What's the point of you having to watch what you say, walking on eggshells, dealing with, there's no point in you dealing with none of that. Love thyself. I always stress that so much, is to love yourself, because ain't nobody gonna love you like you love yourself. The only person that got your back 100% is yourself. I'm serious. Every time I go through something, I'm the one that lifts myself up. Yeah, I can have people that come and they're like, they give me some positive insight, but I'm the one that got to push myself. I'm the one that got to lift myself up. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that I want to bring up before I leave is that, remember, your house is the energy that you're trying to attract. And what I mean by that is that your home is what is the energy that you're attracting. So if your home is disorganized, your life is going to be disorganized. If your closet is disorganized, I feel like the closet is more like a communication with other people. So this is just allegedly my opinion, but I feel like your closet, since everything in your closet when it comes to clothes to go out is for you to communicate with other people, for you to mingle with other people. So if your closet is disorganized, right, then your communication, or those mingle is gonna be like unorganized. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. So if your kitchen, for me, the kitchen is the most important area of the whole house, because that's where you eat, right? That's where you intake for your second stomach, which is your stomach, right? You intake this food, you intake this energy. So if that's disorganized, if you go to sleep and there's dishes, you're not allowing abundance to come into your life. You're not allowing yourself to start a day full of positive energy, because you got these dishes and you got this house dirty, and I'm not saying you got to clean your house head to toe every day. What I'm saying is having things where they belong, like dishes where they belong. You know what I'm saying? If you have dirty dishes, make sure they're washed before you go to bed. Put them away. If you have a mess in your closet, organize your closet real quick. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be sweep and mop and doing all this. I'm not saying all that, because everybody is different. But what I'm saying is that if you have these spaces clear of clutter, you're allowing abundance and prosperity in all different shapes and forms to come into your life. That's how I view the home. If your home is disorganized, your life is going to be disorganized. That's how I feel. And I'm not talking about you got to sweep and mop every day. I'm just saying, like, things need to be put where they belong. You know what I'm saying? And if you notice, whenever there's a mess, just notice what's going on in your personal life. Just notice the people around you, how they start acting, and how drama starts popping up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure drama pops up whether your house is clean or not. But most of the time, I'll say like 7 times out of 10, if you got a disorganized house, your life is kind of disorganized as well. And you don't want that, because we're trying to attract good things to our life. And that's what I believe. That's what I do. And also, I always say this in every life, talk to your water. Water is the most important element in the world. Just think about it. We have an ocean within our ocean that's 3 times bigger than our ocean in this earth. So as above, so below. Above is water. That's why we got a firmament. They protect us from the water above. So water is the most important element. Talk to your water. You're trying to attract abundance? Talk to your water before you drink that water. Water, before you drink it. Attract me to all abundance in all shapes and form. People just give me money for no reason. People just give me money in my Cash App for no reason. So be it. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be that. You can be like, I want a big booty, flat waist, whatever, and drink it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it don't gotta just be just abundance part, but I love to bring abundance because we're in times where, you know, things are so expensive. But talk to your water, talk to your food, because we have listeria. I think that's what it's called. We have a lot of things going on with our food supply. So before you eat your food, just, everything is energy. Before you eat your food, put your hands. May this food, you know, give me the alimentos that I need. I don't know how to say that in English, but may this food be good to my stomach, or may it give me good health. You know, wish that upon your food, like manifest that on your food, because our food supply, I'm trying to find a word to say it, because our Uncle Gates owns a lot of where our food supply chains are coming from. So you have to, and there's a lot of things going on with our food supply. So just, you know, manifest or pray on your food supply. I don't know if that makes any sense, because we are energy. We can change the energy. It's just like when you have plants and you talk to your plants. If you're mean to your plants, they die. But if you talk to your plants, all positive words, they will grow. Just like when you have kids, you can have kids and give them everything and be mean to them, and those kids will be the worst. They will be the worst adults. Okay? You can be poor and have kids and give them all the love, and they will be the greatest parents and citizens there is. And that's my alleged opinion, and that's how I feel that how the world is. That's why everything is energy. Since we know that everything is energy, talk to your food, talk to your water, talk to your house, like talk to your home. You know, like my home brings a lot of positive energy, and those that have been in my home, they always fall asleep because they always say it's peaceful. And those that are in my life and been in my home, y'all already know, like y'all be falling asleep. They be having a good time here. But I always talk to my home because that's energy, you know? You go to your main room. May a lot of love making be in my room, you know? A lot of love making and positive vibes and baby making be happening in my room, you know? That's the stuff you need to be like saying out loud in your room. I know it sounds funny, but everything is energy. You know, you go to your child's room and just be like, my child ain't gonna be doing nothing stupid. They not gonna be on the internet doing nothing stupid, posting nothing stupid. They gonna be smart. They gonna be out here doing their homework on time and doing their schoolwork, and they're not gonna be playing around. That's the type of energy, you know, you can put in your home, and your kids' room and your living room and your food and your water. Like, put this energy out there. Like, you be giving your energy for free to these celebrities and these people. Might as well do it for yourself. You feel me? Do it for yourself. You have your own business every day. Positive note every single day. Positive note on your business every single day. Talk good about your business. Talk good about yourself. Take time for yourself. Don't forget to thank the Most High every day. I thank the Most High, even though I deal with chronic pain. And maybe later on in my YouTube, there will be videos that will talk, of me talking about my chronic pain and what I deal with on a daily basis. I just have not posted them right now, because I'm not ready. But when I'm ready to talk about my chronic pain and the things that I have to go through, I still thank the Most High for what I'm going through. And I know it sounds crazy, but the reason why I thank the Most High when I'm going through what I'm going through is because I was able to see the world differently once I was diagnosed with my chronic illness. So once I was diagnosed with the chronic pain and I'm dealing with it on a daily basis, I thank the Most High because I see God everywhere. I see the Most High everywhere. I see the Most High in the sky and the water and the birds and the butterflies and the plants and the trees. I see the Most High in everything. And I did not see that at all. I did not see that until I got this chronic illness, that might be with me for the rest of my life. I don't know, but I know that I'm here, and I'm alive and I'm healthy. Besides that, I'm healthy, and I'm a beautiful woman inside and out. And that's how you need to talk about yourself. Talk to yourself that you are a beautiful individual. Don't wait for somebody to tell you. Tell yourself. Talk to your body. Talk to your flesh. Talk to your mind. Talk to your eyes. Talk to your ears. I know that sounds funny, but talk to yourself. You give your energy to these celebrities and to the TV and these people that don't matter. What matters is you. You versus you. You matter. Only you. Nobody else but you. That's first. Your kids are not yours. We give birth to kids and they're not ours. They're for the world. Because they grow up and they're their own individuals, and they become their own people. And our job is just to make sure that they understand that they have to love themselves. Don't put nobody else before them. You know what I mean? Like themselves. Of course, if they have kids, when you have kids, it's not about you, it's about your kid, but don't forget that you have to take care of self in order to take care of your kid, So wishing all of you guys, we're at the end, wishing all of you guys positive energy. Stay safe. Take time for yourself. Remember, as above, so below. This is year number 8. The gate portal, number 8. You can manifest. Just be mindful and use your discernment when you're manifesting. Make sure you're not wishing upon others any harm, because it will bite your ass very quickly. And if you are going to manifest, make sure that you're manifesting at certain times. Use the time to your advantage. I know time doesn't exist, but the clock exists in our timeline. So use that to your advantage. If it's 4:44, take that minute and manifest. It's 8:08. Boom, on the day 8, on the year 8, on the month 8, and it's 8:08 in the morning, 8:08 at the night. Manifest. That's what you need to do. Sending you guys lots of good health, prosperity, abundance your way. Lots of love and light. And till next time.